Welcome back to First Time Home Buyer. We hope we can help you pick that dream home. As always, Sameer Jasuja is with me and he's armed with the best picks for you, backed with solid research. Our next caller is Subhash Kale. Mr. Kale, thank you so much for joining us. Go ahead, sir, with your question.
Hi. Actually, I just wanted to ask a question because I have a house in Waguli in Pune.
Right.
So I purchased around 3 to 4 years back.
Okay.
So currently, I'm just trying to think about whether I should hold the property or sell, because I brought that property purely because I thought the Waguli currently was in Gram Panchayat. I thought it would move to corporation and I would get some good appreciation on the property.
I know.
But I think the decision is still on hold, and currently the real estate market is down. So if you can help me in this decision-making process, it would be great.
Okay, so Meadows Mystique is a project that you hold, as you'd written in to us. Sameer, in fact, Knight Frank report points out, surprisingly, we get so many questions from end buyers for Pune market, but Knight Frank report actually says that Pune market has seen the maximum drop in prices in 2017. That's been very surprising for me. What should he do? What should Mr. Kale do?
Manisha, this particular project has been ready since 2013. It's trading at about 3,600 rupees a square foot, whereas the weighted average price of the market is about 4,000 rupees a square foot. So our recommendation A would be a hold, because A, the worst is really behind us with respect to especially ready properties across the board, across India as such. Waguli has been a dark horse when it comes to micro markets because of two reasons really. Limited social infrastructure, and B, that it hasn't come in the PMC limits as such. And we feel that both those attributes can be overcome over a period of time. The social infrastructure is going to improve there. Its proximity to the airport and other good micro markets make this micro market a dark horse and has potential for appreciation going forward. At this point in time, it gets a rating of 5, but a big scope of further improvement there. It's an oversupplied micro market. But like I said, that there are decent amount of reputed developers coming in here. There is employment generation through some big IT parks like the SP Info City, and the Kharadi is only about 6 kilometers away, which is a big employment generation hub for Pune. So coming to and looking at those factors, property being below the weighted average price, ready property, worst behind us, a dark horse of a micro market, I'd recommend a hold for some more time.
All right, and my recommendation would be, of course, Mr. Kale, you never sell at the worst time. If you've been patient, real estate sometimes is not a 1, 2, 3-year-old game. Everybody made so much money in real estate between the 2006 and 2010 period. One started believing, but it's an asset class which you need to hold on for a slightly longer period. And just that one shift of Waguli coming within Pune Municipal Commission lines or the boundaries could completely change the game for you. Okay, now joining us online is Sneha, who is a first-time home buyer. Hi Sneha, how can we help you?
Yeah, so I'm calling from Hyderabad, and I'm looking for a property. My budget is around 70 lakhs, and the locality which I'm looking into is around ISB Road and Gachibowli, basically within the high-tech city. Would you be able to suggest some good projects? And also in terms of investment, is it a wise option to get projects within this locality? And in terms of appreciation, what would be it like in the coming years?
All right, fair enough. So you've asked all the relevant questions, Neha. So I'm hoping that we can help you take an informed decision. So Sameer, around Gachibowli and ISP Road, I mean, this is one of the key markets which you've been recommending because all the employment generation is happening in and around Gachibowli. What can we recommend for Sneha, which in all likelihood will do well over the next 4 to 5 years?
I'd just like to say something about Hyderabad before I go on to the micro market.
Okay.
Just a little while back, I was doing a show with some other reputed panelists, a CNBC show in fact, and everybody is really still betting on Hyderabad as the most appreciating city over 2018 and 2019. So that's one big plus for Hyderabad, wherever you buy, literally, especially in areas in and around Gachibowli and high-tech city. Coming to this micro market that we've shortlisted for you, Narsingi, which matches your budget. It's about 6 kilometers away from Gachibowli region. It's got a good social infrastructure, and that's why it enjoys a decent rating of 6. It's adequately supplied, and for me, an end user home buyer, an adequately supplied micro market sometimes is better than an undersupplied micro market, although undersupplied micro market could move further on appreciation. But when you're an end use home buyer, you'd want to make the right choice in terms of the apartment type also. Coming to the 3 recommendations, Hallmark Tranquil by Hallmark Builders, getting ready this year itself. Nakshatra Pristine by Gangotri Developers, project which is also at 3,200 rupees a square feet, matches your budget, and a good 3-bedroom size of 1,565 square feet here. And Arya Mitra Flora by Arya Mitra Projects, slightly more expensive but a good project, and here you'll be able to manage a 2 BHK. Over here, all 3 projects getting ready this year itself and available with the developer, ranging from 2 to 3 bedrooms, from 1,280 square feet to 1,800 square feet.
All right, so here's a very quick recommendation list. This is the market that we're talking about. Narsingi in Hyderabad. There's Hallmark Tranquil. The second project is Nakshatra Pristine, and the third project is Arya Mitra, which has been recommended through Prop Equity data. Well, we've got a caller from Bengaluru again joining us. Hi, Sunil. Go ahead with your question.
Yeah, I want to know the price of properties on Neeladri Road, Electronic City, Phase 1, especially Ganga Vertica, Ajmera and Concord.
All right, so Ganga Vertica and Ajmera. Sabir, very specific question. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I'll just quickly, Manisha, take 1 minute, 6.5 on the location rating, because this is on the first phase of Electronic City, adequately supplied even for ready properties. The weighted average price of whole Electronic City is 4,150, but the phase 1 is slightly more expensive because it was the first one that got built out and has probably got very good infrastructure as well. Ganga Vertica was your first choice. It's trading between 5,100 to 5,500. It's been ready since 2012. All properties are available in the resale market because they're older properties. Ajmera Infinity was your second choice. That's trading between 5,400 to 5,800 rupees a square foot, ready since 2013. And lastly was Manhattans by Concord Group. This property is trading between 5,200 to 5,650 rupees a square foot. All 3 properties are good properties. You can pick up any of the 3 depending on the choice that you like. All properties have been ready since the last 5 years.
All right, Sunil. So it's a resale market that you're talking about in first phase of Electronic City. And if I look at all the average market price of all the 3 projects, one, of course, recommended by Prop Equity, which is Manhattan Concord Group, they're all ranging between 5,200 to 5,500 rupees per square foot. So here's a quick summary. Electronic City, Bengaluru, 75 to 90 lakh rupees. This is the first phase of Electronic City. Ganga Vertica, Ajmera Infinity and Manhattan by Concord Group are some of the projects you can consider. All of them, though, only available in the resale market as they're older properties. Thank you very much for joining me, of course, Sameer Jasuja. Always a pleasure to have you with the data, telling our buyers and viewers the right properties to buy. Goodbye from me. I'll be back same time next week.